This is one way you can upload events onto your website without using the app that they provide for you, but using a separate link, so the link can send you to someone else's website or to someone else's link to pay them directly. If you use the WIX app, the money will go directly to the account connected. That can be seen in another video. This video focuses specifically on adding the event and adding the link that goes with it that is not from the WIX app. So what I want to do is delete this picture. That's the event we're going to work with, but I'm starting from the beginning. We click on add. I go to image, my upload, my image uploads. I go to my image that I already created. This is the flyer for the event. Now it's on the page for my event. This is our events page. And so upcoming events is listed here. I have some videos, some other flyers, and signing up forms. So I'm just going in order by date. So this event is September 3rd. So that means this event will come next, which is September 24th. And I'm just going to size this flyer so it coordinates with the other flyers. They are all aligned evenly. That's how I want it to look. You can have yours scattered and look different, but I want all the events to be vertical and line up with one another. So I'm just taking the edge here where you get those two arrows, and I'm moving up and down, and I'm just eyeballing where the end of this corner is for the other event. That seems to be good for now. What I'm going to do now is go over to the mobile section to see how it looks that way. You always want to check the mobile version because that's where most of your events are going to occur. So let's see. For some reason, I'm not seeing that flyer. Maybe it's still loading. There we go. So this is incorrect. I do not want this flyer in between the sign up for leaders link and the leaders link information. So what I need to do is click on that image for the custom creations with Rosie and drag it down. I'm going to drag it down all the way down. This should be around here. I'm not going to make it perfect yet because I want to go back up and fix this gap right here. I do not want this space. So the WIX app allows you to just say delete space. Now that just made it so much easier for me. I didn't have to move everything up. Now I'm going to go back down here and just fix the flyer custom creations with Rosie Bass. Now I'm going to add a few more things, so I'm not going to be too precise about it because I will be coming back to this section. So this is good for now because I may add a headline here. Well, I might leave it, but I'm going to head back over to the desktop now. This is the desktop view. I'm back on the desktop view, and now let's go ahead and add that button. So if somebody comes to the website and they see this flyer, they can purchase a spot with the workshop if they're interested by using the button. All they have to do is click on the button. So we click on add, then we go to button, and we want to pick a button. So for the sake of time, I'm just going to pick this button here, and then I am going to put the button right around here. Now that the button is in here, what we are going to do is change text and icon. So I don't want it to say button, I want it to say register. Register for custom creations. I want to be specific so people will not get confused, especially if I add more events. Sometimes things can get confusing, especially if it's not on the same page as the flyer where it say register now, so it's underneath. Now I'm going to just make sure what does it link to. So I'm going to add a link. When I press on that, this is how you add the link. You can have this button go to another page on your website, go to another website, anchor, top, bottom of page, which means it's going to bring it to the top or the bottom of it. You can attach a document to it. You can attach an email where they have to add the emails, and then the phone numbers in the light box will bring you to another section to add more information. We wanted to go to another website, so I have already copied and pasted the link that Rosie created for her payments, and to go directly to her account to receive those funds for her event. So what I'm going to do is paste her link right here where it say what's the web address URL. You can have it pop up as a new window when they click on a button, or you can keep it as the current window. I'm going to do a new window only because of my experiences. Sometimes I don't like to have a lot of windows, but for this purpose I want to be able to go back to the fly. I would like for the guest to be able to go back to the flyer and just check and see if they have any questions, and not have to go back and there may be some complication getting to the back button. When you press the back button, it may be some complications. So in order to keep it a little neat and organized for them, I'm just going to have a new window, so then they're paid that way. But if they ever want to go back to our website and our events, it's right there next to them on the other tab opened up. So you guys will see that when I do an example in a second. Let me go and press done. Now what I need to do is change the colors of this button so it matches the flyer. You don't have to, but I would like for mine to coordinate. So I'm going to click on it, press the paintbrush, it says design, and then customize design. Now these are all the options to change the format of the button. I'm going to go to text. The text right now is white, and I would like for it to be black. So there we go. I want it to be bold so they can see it more. And everything else is okay, but let's see about the font. Let's just be I don't like that one. That one's okay. Just play around with the font and find something that you like. So there are many ones. I think I'm just gonna go with that one. Or maybe let's see what this one's like. Yeah, let me go back. I think it was this one I said. This one's fine. I'm just going to go with this one. I might end up changing it again because now that I'm looking at it, I'm not sure if I really like that one either. But that's what you do. You go and check and see different fonts. You know, I could go back and see what fonts I use on other buttons. I don't have any other buttons up here though. But this one's fitting a little well with the flyer. But then again, I'm like, it's a little too boxy. That's why I wanted to change it. So I guess I'll just change it so you guys can see what my preference is. It really don't matter to some people. They don't care about the font. But I'm the type of person that do like the font. So if you're in a hurry, I definitely do not recommend you do this. Just be simple and pick a font. So I am going to be basic. Basic it is. And now what I would like to do is change. I'm going back to design, going to customize design, and I'm going to change the background. So you go to background fills. I don't want that background. So the theme here is like purple and brownish. I want something that's going to stand out. So what I really want to do is see if I can get that pink. So I'm going to go to add color, and then it doesn't have to be that precise, just something along those lines. Let me see, you can see the color right here. I want it to be a little brighter pink, hot pink there. Let's see, I'm trying to match it a little bit with the flyer. Don't have to be too precise though. And then I'm just gonna add and see how that looks. That's fine, that's fine. Now I do want to put a border, so again I'm gonna go to design and see if I could put a white border around here. You go to borders, and the borders are right here saying that there is no border really. So let's see if we can put a border there. I chose white, and now I want to see how the different designs are. That one, it can be dotted, it can be double lined, it can be solid. It's all up to you on how you want to do it. And then this is the thickness of the line, the border right here. So if you want, you unlock it and then you click on it and then you can change it. So it was 3 and I just put it 4, and you see how it changed the top of that? It changed the top. So you have to do that for each one if you want to change them to 4 or whichever. I'm going to actually do 5 to make it a little bold. So I'm going to do every side as 5, and then I'm going to lock that back. And now the last thing I'm going to show you is the hover over. So when somebody go to click on it, it's going to change into that color. Again, that doesn't coordinate with the flyer. So what I want to do is change that. I'm going to do the border black. I'm already on the border. I'm just freestyling in my head as well. I'm going to go back to the text and change the text to black. So now when somebody hover over the register for custom creations, it's going to turn from the pink to the white. Now, let me show you the example. This is how you know if it worked or not. I'm going to publish it with the website, and then I'm going to view the site. I'm going to go to events, and then I'm going to click register for custom creations, and it worked. So this is the link that Rosie sent me. So this PayPal is her account. So when I go to checkout, pay my money, it's going to go directly to her. That's how you add a link.